I am Pam, and I am very happy to be back here again as your class monitor. And I would love to welcome all of my story friends from around the world to Monday meditation class. And today we are very honored and happy to have Monk Daniel as our teaching monk. He will begin the session with some of meditation talk and then followed by guided meditation. And before ending the program, we will have Q&A session where you can share your meditation experiences or asking any question that you may have. So I believe everyone are ready to meditate together. And without further ado, may I invite everyone pay respect to Monk Daniel by bowing 3 times. And use spotlight Monk Daniel, please. Okay, let's bow. Second bow. And third bow. May I please invite Monk Daniel to begin the session.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. I hope everyone is enjoying their Monday, whether it's the morning or afternoon, or for some of us, the end of our Monday. It's always good to catch up and see us every start of the week to make sure that we're okay. Starting the week with meditation and also maintaining your mind throughout the week with meditation is very important. It's funny because you never know when we will need a strong mind. We never know when there'll be a problem coming. Even though you sit still, sometimes problem come to you. Even though you don't do anything different from the last day, but for some reason a problem come. Or even though in the morning no problem, but afternoon have a problem. Or morning, afternoon no problem, or evening have a problem. So you never know when it's gonna come. I just had it right now, just before we have this session. I have a sound problem with my mic. Is my mic okay right now? Can you hear me clearly? Okay, so the problem solved. But it's just funny because this morning, I just had a full moon meditation with Mexico. So I would like to share all the merit with you, about 300 people from South America to meditate. For them, it's the nighttime over there this morning in Thailand. So same setup, same everything. I didn't change anything in this room that I'm sitting in right now. And when I come to sit down for this evening and I turn on everything, the microphone not working. Even though everything the same setup, no change. All I did was turn off. Funny. So it's like a metaphor for life, sometimes you didn't change anything around you. Everything is the same, but for some reason a problem come. So the good thing is not to panic, not to worry or get upset, because in the end that doesn't help anything, right? It just makes you have more problem. First you have, the mic isn't working. But if I get upset and worried, then now my mind isn't ready to teach, right? So now I have 2 problems. So it's not only a problem for me, but a problem for everyone here. No, Monk Daniel in a bad mood. How is he gonna teach meditation or lead meditation, right? So it's just funny that, sometime in life, even though you don't change anything, but for some reason, a problem come. But even though a problem come, the most important thing is you keep your peace of mind. Paul would say that you can lose everything, but don't lose your peace of mind. Because at least you have your mind, you can start again, right? They say that all change can happen, or you can change can only happen if your mind changes first. So if your mind doesn't change, there's no way you're gonna make a new change for yourself. Whether you want to improve, you want to go to the gym, want to learn something new, want to meditate better. But if you don't change from inside, the mindset, then it's never gonna happen, right? So very important that no matter what happens, we can maintain our peace of mind. Don't anything that costs you your peace of mind is too expensive. Right? So keep your peace of mind. It's the most valuable thing. Treat it like the most valuable thing, and your meditation will improve a lot. You know, Paul compared the center of the body like a precious diamond, or the meditation experience you have. When you find happiness or when you have a good experience, you need to treasure that experience like something super precious for you. You ever lose something you really like, right? You lose your favorite necklace, your favorite shirt, and you look everywhere for it. Oh, where is it? Where is it? And you get all upset, right? So he said you have to look after it like that, like look after your mind. Like, oh, if I lose I lost my happiness. How do I find it? Or I lost my experience. I need to go meditate, similar to that. Or even more than that, he compared it to you need to treat your mind the same way you have your first love or someone that you love a lot. You always think of them, right? At work, you think of them. When you wake up in the morning, first thing you do is think of them. When you go to sleep, you still think of them. When you're going throughout the day, what are they doing? Where are they at, right? He said, you have to treat your mind like that. How is my mind doing? Look after your mind, because your mind more important actually than other people, because you spend the time with yourself the most, right? All day until you die. So you need to make sure that, our mind is happy all day. Otherwise, we're going to be suffering all day as well. Anyway, so just funny experience. But that's why it's so important to come and join Monday meditation and meditate every day, because you never know when a problem will arise. But when your mind is happy and your mind is peaceful, your mind will float above the problem instead of sinking into it. You know, when you sink into the problem, you drown and you get submerged with more problem, and keep sinking. But when you meditate often, your mind will be able to float. And when your mind float, you can rise above the problem and see, what do I do next? Right? So it's very important. Even though you may not meditate well every time, but I would say you meditate well every time, because you take time. You may feel like it, I don't meditate well today. But just taking the step to sit and meditate is progress in itself, because you take the time to manage your mind a little bit. You may not, it depends on what you're measuring, right? If you measure it on, I didn't get the same experience, you're going to feel like you didn't progress. But if you measure it, I was able to still my mind for a second, it's progress. I'm sure you got 1 second or 2 seconds or 3 seconds. It's huge progress, huge. Because your mind never gets to rest. It's very tired. When you're sprinting or you're running for a long time and then you take a moment to pause, you feel good right away. Or you're holding something very heavy and then you put it down for 1 second. You feel better right away, right? Your mind is the same. Give it 1 second break is better than no break. Give it some relief. And in that moment that you give your mind relief, it will pay you back by fixing itself. When your mind is peaceful, more relaxed, it will help you to solve problems. It will help you to manage your life. So thank you for coming one day. Take care of yourself. You can change it from Meditation Monday to also self-care. Self-care Monday, starting from your mind. It's very important. But not just Monday, don't forget. But I'm just here to remind you to start. So, sorry, 1 second. Just to give a small tip, when we meditate, it's very important to stay present. And the thing that comes with staying present in meditation is, when we talk about in the past 2 concepts, right, to be conscious and comfortable together, we need to be conscious and comfortable in balance the whole time in meditation. And sometimes the reason why it's not in balance is because we're not content. We're not content with the experience, and it's usually because our mind isn't in the present. If your mind is truly in the present, you will slowly be more content, more satisfied, more fulfilled. But what happens is our mind tends to travel from here to past experience and then start to compare. Or from here to future experience, expecting, anticipating. Oh, when it's like when you're sitting, when you're in a car and you focus on, am I there yet? Am I there yet? Am I there yet? Once you do that, your mind focuses on the future, and it makes you feel like the trip is taking longer than normal. Or if you sit in class or you sit in work and you look at the clock the whole time, right? If you keep looking and checking the clock, it feels like the clock never moves. But if you come back and focus on what your work or focus on what you're doing in front of you, before you know it, the time will pass by very quickly. It's kind of similar in meditation in that you need to start from a spark of contentment, and that spark of contentment can ignite a miracle, meaning that if you can be content with what you have right now in the present, it will lead to a deeper experience. So the thing is, we need to let go of the expectation, or we need to let go of the picture of expectation. Let in the present moment. It's like if you're focusing on when am I going to get there, rather than, oh, I'm enjoying the view, looking outside of what you're doing right now. Like when you're traveling on a boat or on a plane and you look at the view, or you look at the movie, or you look at something in front of you rather than thinking ahead of you. Let in what's happening right now, and you may appreciate it more, rather than looking forward at something that doesn't happen yet. Does that make sense? So, like this picture is like, instead of focusing on taking a photo, maybe you can just put the camera down and enjoy the moment. So in meditation, we need to let go of our expectation in our head and just let in what's happening right now. And if you do that, the picture in your head that you imagine, you may get even something more profound than what you can even imagine. Because right now you can't imagine the happiness you can get from meditation. It's not anything like you experience in normal life. So your expectation right now, if you let go of it and focus on practicing correctly, you may actually achieve more than what you expected. So right now, focus on what you have, not what's missing. So when you sit in your meditation, as long as you're sitting and you don't feel like you're suffering, it's a good point to start. So start from where you feel relaxed, initially the best you can. As long as you can sit there without being in physical pain, you're okay, you're golden, good start. And mentally, if you can just stay in the present and you don't feel happy, but you feel kind of neutral and you just feel in the middle, yeah, that's a good start. You're okay, you're on the right track. Don't worry, it's a good start. Focus on that first. Right now, you're like this candle. It seems like a small candle, but that small candle makes that room very bright, right? Even one little candle can make a room that's super dark. No matter how pitch black that room is, small candle makes it brighter. So same thing, that small amount of contentment, being in the present, start something special. Just stay with it for a moment. Be patient. The present situation isn't your final destination. So even though you're starting from, you may feel like a low point, but if you just stay there contently, relaxingly, before you know it, that small amount of relaxation is gonna connect to another. It's like one candle to the next, lining up. Before you know it, you have a lot of relaxation building up. And you can measure that yourself from any of us who meditated already, is that in the beginning you sit and you feel like, I can sit. And as time passes by, you feel like, I want to continue to sit. You didn't change anything. You didn't do anything else. You just sat there, but you relaxed correctly, you let go correctly. And for some reason, the feeling changed. Because what's happening is like this picture. From that moment of contentment, it adds to the next moment of contentment, connects to the next moment of contentment. And every second that passes by, even though it's initially the same amount of relaxation, but as you can stay content, that relaxation will change automatically. As you keep your mind satisfied and fulfilled with being in the present, the comfort that you started with will change automatically to become more and more and more. As long as you stay present and just accept the gift, accept the present, don't throw it away yet. Even though it's not as big as you want, or it's not as special as you think, but don't throw it away yet. Accept it first. All right. Last year, maybe you got a car, and this year you just got a small box. It's okay. Accept it first. The same thing in meditation. Oh, last session, you felt, so blissful, so happy. But this meditation, nothing's happening yet. It's okay. Accept it first. And don't worry that last time you had more. Last time you had super relaxation from the moment you sat. Or last time it was super huge, blissful feeling, your body disappears, so and so. Just accept it for now and open it. Take the time to open it before you, I don't want it. Take the time to open it by relaxing your body, keeping your mind with the mantra, keeping the mind with the visualization first, and just trust the process that, okay, maybe today I worked a lot. Today was very busy, so I need to give myself some time to unwrap. It's like someone wrapped the gift very well. That someone is you. You wrapped the happiness, you covered your happiness very well. So it may take a little bit of time to unwrap it. It's okay. Just stay patient, stay comfortable, and you will unwrap it very quickly. And in that small gift can be something precious, like a diamond. Okay, last year you got a car, this year you got a diamond. It's still good. So in meditation, that small amount of contentment can lead to something more precious than any diamond, which is a new kind of happiness, a true happiness that makes you feel the amount of happiness you can get is endless. So it's more precious than anything. So the Buddha said that whatever precious jewel there is in the heavenly worlds, there is nothing comparable to one who is awakened. So if you can feel a bit of happiness, a bit of stillness, you're on your way to become awakened. You're on your way to finding the most precious thing within you, which is the true happiness from meditation. So let's take some time right now. Right now you're about to get a gift of happiness from inside. You all have it. You all have it inside of you right now, and you can access it inside of you right now. Are you ready? It's like Christmas morning for those of us who in the West, time to open up your gift. Or it's your birthday today, it's time for your gift. So take some time to relax, and we can open our gift up together in just a moment. So before we start, just like always, let's take some time to prepare ourselves, okay? No need to rush, no need to hurry. Take your time right now. Take your time right now to start correctly. You already have the gift. It's inside of you. Don't worry. No one's gonna take it. No one's gonna unwrap it. We need to unwrap it yourself. It's waiting. Okay? So let's take the time to start correctly. Now is our perfect opportunity to look after ourselves. The best way to look after ourselves is taking time to find the peace within ourselves. We need to find our inner smile and our inner sun before we do anything in our life. We need to make this habit. And we can easily and simply do that by looking inside. The way to look inside is simply relax our body first. We need to build the foundation of relaxation. So the moment we take the time to find a comfortable and relaxing position, our meditation has already begun. So there's no need to rush, there's no need to hurry, because our meditation has already started. The process is already happening. The moment we start to relax, as we close our eyes softly, gently, and naturally, continuing to relax, to release, allowing all our muscles to be free from any tension, any tightness. Take a moment to scan our body, scanning our body from head to toe. And to make sure that we're relaxed and there's no pesky tension or hidden tension within us, we can simply breathe in and out, deeply and slowly. We may do that a few times until we feel that our body is completely relaxed. If we do this correctly, gradually and automatically our body will begin to disappear, become lighter. And all we need to do is continue to relax, and the more our body will disappear as we change our focus, letting go of the body and focusing on simply relaxing. By relaxing, we're starting the process of letting go. Letting go of the outside world and letting in the inner happiness within you. Now that our body is relaxed, we can put a small smile on our face. A smile to welcome in the relaxation, a smile to greet and welcome, to accept the relaxation that's starting. And we can shift our focus to our mind. A mind that is relaxed is a mind that is free from all thoughts, free from the past and the future, free from any attachments. In order to make our mind free, we need to do the same thing. We need to release, we need to relax, and bring our focus to just the here, the now, the present. Allow our mind to go to this peaceful place. Allow your mind to be in the right place. And the rest of our life will fall into place automatically. So don't be worried. We don't need to plan anything right now. We will find answers in the stillness. So let's bring our mind to where we feel comfortable. Let us bring our mind to where we feel mindful and relaxed. Using the mantra, using the visualization, or even using both. The key is to use whatever is easy, natural, and calming for ourselves. For some of us, we may enjoy just repeating the mantra continuously until our mind feels still, calm, and we no longer need it. Repeating Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Or for some of us, we can imagine, we can visualize an image of our choice, not worrying about the clarity, but using the first image that comes to mind that we can maintain easily, relaxingly, comfortably. Imagining the sun, the full moon, something bright, something that we're familiar with. But when you imagine that image, try to use your feeling. We're not using our eyes to see the image. We can imagine the image. For example, we can imagine the moon like a round sphere. Make it clear. Make it easy and simple. We can make it smooth. We can even make it feel cool, like an ice cube. Almost like it has an aura of coolness, like a mist. The same mist we may feel when we walk near to a waterfall. And we can imagine that image inside of us, in front of us. We can imagine it however we like, as long as it feels natural and easy. Whether we use the mantra or the visualization, or even both, we need to listen to our mind, meaning that we need to observe. We need to see what method we use and what's the reaction. If it helps us to stay present, helps to protect our mind from being distracted, then we have chose the right method for us. Follow what makes you feel comfortable, and that comfort will take you to where we need to go, automatically and naturally. We need to trust in our own feeling to navigate our meditation. Our body and our mind will tell us if we're practicing correctly, if we're maintaining the right balance, where we're not too tight, not too loose. Because if we're too tight, it means we're trying too hard, using too much effort. And we need to let go and relax. Or in some cases, we're trying not enough. We're too loose. Our mind is wandering. We may even feel sleepy. In that case, we need to add some mindfulness. Come back to the mantra, the visualization. But if we are in the middle, keeping the balance correctly, our body and our mind will feel more and more relaxed. Automatically, the feeling will grow. The feeling will expand, and the feeling will change to become more profound. So we need to answer for ourselves what feels right, what feels okay, what feels relaxing. And just follow what you feel. As we use our feeling to follow, before we know it, we'll begin to feel and even begin to see the happiness within you. As if we found our own precious inner sun. A special kind of brightness, a special kind of feeling that can only come from a mind that is still, a mind that is peaceful. And this process will happen automatically. We just need to stay in the present, contently, relaxingly, calmly. Every second and every moment, our mind is progressing. Our mind is relaxing, letting go, layer by layer. Unwrapping the gift, so eventually we'll be able to open the gift fully. So right now, let's continue to relax, to release, and be ready to adjust whenever we feel off balance. If we need to move, if we need to change methods, everything is okay. Even if we need to open our eyes to reset, to readjust, please don't hesitate. Because every journey, sometimes we need to take a break. Sometimes we need to pull over. Sometimes we need to readjust. But the distance that we travel doesn't disappear. Once we're ready, we can continue the journey where we feel relaxed and comfortable again, both physically and mentally. So let's continue our journey together, relaxing and releasing, enjoying the meditation together in silence for a moment. Now that our mind is more calm and collected, we should use the positivity of our mind to make a wish for yourself. As well as continuing to spread our positivity, whether it's the start of our Monday or the end of our Monday. Helping to start this week and continue this week on a positive note. Because as long as our mind is thinking in a positive way, it opens the opportunity for more positivity to come. So take the time to make the simple but powerful wish. Wishing for our family, our friends, for everyone in this Zoom right now, or for anyone who may be listening later. Continuing to wish for everyone to be free from suffering, both physical and mental, to have the opportunity to meditate, to cultivate their own inner happiness, their own inner brightness, so that together the world can be a brighter place. And once we made that special wish, we can come back to being relaxed, come back to absorb the positivity from within yourself and from around you, from everyone meditating, from everyone spreading their positivity. Sape Buddha Palapata Pache Kanang Chayang Palang Arahanta Nate Shirakang Pantami Sabaso Sapapathanupavena Sapadhammanupavena Sapasankhanupavena Satha Soti Bhavantu Te. By the power of the positivity generated from this meditation, may that positivity bless our life in every way. And when we are ready, we may slowly, gently open our eyes. So I hope everyone can find that gift inside, even for a moment. Hopefully you can unwrap it and start to get a glimpse of what's inside. And before we continue, let's take a moment, like always, to take a photo. So I'll pass the session to our lovely moderator, Miss Dr. Pam.
Thank you so much to Monk Daniel for a very beautiful guided meditation. I believe everyone feel happy and peaceful. And next, we will have our group photo together. So feel free to turn on your camera and sharing your bright smile, your lovely smile together. Let's smile. Cheers. Happy. Smiling. Deep smile. All right. Thank you so much. I believe the photo has been taken. Thank you. Okay, so we're moving on to our last session, which is the Q&A. Feel free to type in the chat box if you would like to ask any question or sharing your meditation experiences. May I pass the session back to Monk Daniel, please?
Like always, please tell me how you feel and tell yourself too, so you can keep track of how your meditation is going this Monday. And, anywhere on the scale is okay because we have the whole week to continue. So starting off anywhere is great. It's the first step. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. From Elsa, 4. Jesse, 4. Let me see. Everyone. From Hazel, 4.5. Wow. From Yoon, 3. New hairstyle today too. From Karen, 3.5. Janet, 4. Esther, 4.8. Oh, so precise. Very good. It's good to know how you're feeling very accurately. From Katharina, 4. From Yo, 3. For me, today I have wandering thoughts after a busy day, but good session to calm my mind down. Yeah, exactly. If we have a lot of wandering mind or thoughts, it's, our gift is a little bit more wrapped than the others, and it's okay. Just take some time to unwrap. So every second is good to help you unwrap, unwind, calm down. So, and please continue, and it'll get better. Miss Pam, 5 plus. Wow, you need to share your some of the pluses with us as well. Very good. From Sam, 3.5. Okay, very good. Joy, 4. Donna, 5. Wow, Donna. A question from Kunai. How good is if we practice the Japmala meditation of 108 beads, and which mantra is good? I would recommend if you use the bead to count or to use a different mantra, it's okay. In whatever method you use that can help you to stay present initially is good. It's like today, we all join Zoom, right? We all come here, same Zoom, hopefully, right? But some of us, join using their computer, some join on their phone, some join on their tablet. So there's many ways to join the Zoom, but we all get to the same Zoom meeting. The key thing is similar in meditation. There's different methods we take, but we'll get to the same experience inside of happiness. But to go deeper, whatever mantra, whatever method we use, we also need to let go when we feel still. So if we stay with the mantra continuously, or for example, stay counting the beads continuously, we also need to let go of counting. When you use the bead, count 1, 2, 3, or you're chanting. Eventually, you also have to stop, because if you're doing this the whole time, we have to go deeper. So we can try it. You can do it, and then you can also try. What happens if I let go of doing nothing? You can see what happens. Because in the end, we do need to let go of everything and be still. And that's how you'll get to a deeper experience. So you can give it a try. Okay. Thank you. From Elsa, thank you. I'm happy with my relaxation, and I've had an interruption, but I do breathing exercise and I can concentrate again. Very good, right? It's good that everyone will have interruption when you travel. Sometimes you're driving, there's a bump in the road. Sometimes you're on a plane, there's turbulence. But you're walking, even just walking normally, we stumble sometimes, or we trip a little bit. But it's okay as long as you can come back, you can keep going, right? Meditation is the same. You have a little stumble, you have a little bit wandering, but we don't have to panic or get upset. Just go back. Remember what method you used before you stumbled and go back, and it'll help you to continue. So remember the method, very important. What did you use before? And you say, oh, go back to breathing again. Go back to breathing. And that will help you to let go of the wandering. Okay. From Adele, very relaxing meditation. Very good. As long as you can get relaxation, we're on the right track. From Miss Pam, today's session is so blissful and happy, very peaceful, relaxed. Got to the brightness from time to time. Thank you so much, Monk Daniel. Sadhu. Thank you for your example. Exactly. If you relax more and more, you'll be able to feel the brightness inside of you. And you can see it too. Keep going. For those of us, don't worry if you don't see it yet. Just keep going with the feeling. And before you know it, when you feel something, eventually you'll start to, it's like you're walking in the dark and you walk into the room, you feel the wall until you find the switch. And then the room is lit. Similar. Can you suggest some mantras also? I would recommend just one mantra from our technique is just Samma, Samma, Arahang. Samma and Arahang. And just repeat Samma, Arahang. Samma, Arahang. Give it a try. Because it's Bali, and for sometimes if we use our own language, sometimes we have our own idea of the word and different emotions. But the Bali is more neutral because we don't really know. But also the Samma means many things. But to summarize it, we will just say purity and Arahang, freedom, to simplify it for now. Arahang comes from the word Arahat, right? Arahat is the awakened one, enlightened one. So it's a good phrase to say to yourself. It's basically, if you translate it to even another way, it's like clear and bright, freedom and purity. But just say Samarahang, I think will be more powerful. So give it a try. Quite early in the meditation, I saw a bright yellow jewel appeared. It soon disappeared and I don't see it anymore. Anyway, I maintain calm and happy throughout. That's okay. Again, the calm and happy is more important than what you see. But as long as you stay calm and happy again, maybe it'll come again. Not maybe, it will come again. Maybe a different form, different appearance, but the most important thing is you're happy and you're calm. From Esther. Today's session is very good indeed. I am thinking of giving it a 5. I am very content throughout the session, which is very important for me. And time fly really, really fast. I thought it less than 10 minutes. Oh. Been resetting as needed and following my feelings as Luang Pi Daniel mentioned, and it was amazing. Just a bit distracted from a little noise behind and other experiences, just as beautiful as it needs to be. Thank you for your guidance. Yes. Thank you for coming, and eventually, if we focus on being content, the journey will be very quick. The next thing you know, oh, I'm at the island in peace. When did I get here? Yeah. And just enjoy the island, relax, enjoy the view, and before you know it, someone will come and get you. Time to go back. Time to go back to real life. But it's okay. Now you have the happiness. Good night. Please, can you tell me how to practice self-discipline? Because the phone I am using is a big distraction. Yeah, the phone is a big distraction. I will say that amid that is actually it's a double-edged sword. we can use it to, come here on Mind Stories, or we can use it to go somewhere else. We can go all over the world in a blink, in a click. So it's about what we're going to use it for. But I would recommend if we come to meditate or we come to sit down to meditate by yourself, I would recommend you to put the phone away. And think of it this way. You can practice self-discipline. Every time you're going to check your phone, check your mind first. Instead of looking at your messages, look at your mind first. Take a deep breath, center yourself, bring your mind to the present for a moment, and then you can continue on your phone. Small exercise. So, okay, turn on the phone, take a deep breath, still your mind, bring your mind inside, use the mantra, use the breathing technique, whatever you want. But do that first, and once you, and then use your phone. Small idea, but do it often, right? Because you check your phone often. So check your mind often first. Okay? A little bit homework. Give it a try and maybe update us later. Katharina, I always have the same image, a crystal ball in my solar plexus, which is being filled with golden light that enters my crown, shakes from the universe. I find this very calming and tend to stay still with it. Wow, very good. Keep going. If you have it all the time, you have to see one thing is the seeing and the feeling should go hand in hand. So as the image stays, the feeling should increase. The feeling of happiness, the feeling of calm, the feeling of positivity should increase. But if we just have the image and the feeling starts to disappear, then that's something we need to check. Because we need both. We need both. Okay. So I think everyone is good. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences as well as your questions. I hope it's encouragement for all of us, for anyone who is listening. That if you practice meditation, you will get to relaxation, and the happiness inside is real. It's not just from the monk explaining, right? Everyone here also already gave us the survey of how they felt, which means that everyone, like I mentioned, we can all get to the same happiness or similar happiness, even though we use different method, different technique, but inside we all have something very similar. So no matter what age, what race, where you're from, what your belief, as long as you can relax your body and your mind, you can find it inside that gift of true happiness. So I would like to encourage you to keep searching inside, opening that gift. And, actually it's not just one gift. Inside that gift is another gift. So the happiness you feel now, the relaxation you feel now, the 4 you feel now, the 3, the 4.8, the 5, the number you feel now is only going to get more than that in the future. So keep practicing, keep opening. After you get to that gift, you'll be, there's another gift. Let me open that. Inside that gift is another gift. That's the magical thing about meditation is the benefit, the more you practice, the more it gives. So please keep going and hope to see everyone next Monday and also this following Thursday. And also, whether we see each other or not, please continue to meditate and look after your mental health and your mind. If you look after your mind, it will look after you. So look after yourself. Hopefully everyone stays healthy and see you next week.
Thank you so much to Monk Daniel for just a wonderful session. So just to answer Kunai's question, the next session is the coming Thursday. So see you on this Thursday. And thank you so much to Monk Daniel for spending your valuable time to teaching and guiding us today. And to end the session, may I invite everyone pay respect to Monk Daniel by bowing 3 times. First bow, second bow, and third bow.
May everyone be able to continue to practice meditation more deeply, attain the true happiness within you more deeply, and continue to be healthy in both body and mind. May this positive energy that you generate within yourself and all the positive deeds that you have done until now, that positivity will follow you, protect you, and take care of you always. So please continue to cultivate that positivity, especially by meditating. See you next week.
Sadhu. And thank you so much for a wonderful blessing as always. And thank you everyone for joining. And let's coming and see each other on coming Thursday. And thank you for sharing and asking questions. So we have learned a lot from Monk Daniel and learned a lot from each other. So please take care and have a great day in wherever you are. Have a wonderful morning, great afternoon, and good night. Bye.